So, last we left off, our party, the survivors, have found themselves in the anvil of legends in the worst possible way. Earlier that day, Carl revealed some less than fortunate news to James about what his daughter has been up to, from slaying a baron in the Discs of Hell, to dragging one spinal disc into the abyss as a way to achieve the first victory. James became determined to speak to Yaya, and additionally being told of a glaring problem of fully formed and open Hellgate. That has been a long lingering doorway to the Hells for the past 6 months. Sitting down with both Malcolm and Adriana, the party discuss with the events that have taken place, from the demonic political war to the eternal blood war, to as well as who sits on the Void Hall throne. Additionally, Yaya called into question the validity and honor of the Bleak Emperor, as apparently he did not keep his word on killing Yaya's brother, the new ward of the Abyssal Throne. This was quickly followed by a history lesson on the realm of Sanguinor, the spiritual realm of the vampires, as well as Malcolm's albeit limited knowledge on the laws and theology of vampiric society. Yaya posed a hypothetical scenario of draining one's brother with the beast in full control. Over settling a debt of honor, Malcolm retorted that a choice would be given. Malcolm asked the party what their part was in all of this, between the gods, the blood war, and all the moving parts. The party has shown a level of knowledge that isn't quite common. However, Yaya called it the Bleak Emperor, having him shown up to attempt to show an example. But in his anger and simmering rage, he revealed some vital information, but a potential for retribution by Yaya's hand, circumventing a very important but restrictive divine law. Potentially. Responding to everyone differently, the Bleak Emperor returned to his realm, apologizing for overreacting, quote-unquote, with Malcolm agreeing with Daisy to take the next communication of extreme power outside the Draken City limits. Besides the Blood War and the Abyssal Blood feud, Malcolm revealed how little he and the general population actually know, but questions are raised on how humanoids can function without the god's influence, and that the soul of a humanoid can be a spark to keep someone going. Additional questions were raised, with only theories and answers, and the term stagnation came into question of what is to come next with the gods being asleep. This was then followed, because I didn't get that far, on writing the recap, with talks between Monsoon and the party, as I believe Daisy sat with Monsoon to go through the deck of oracles and to try and reach out to Merit, the goddess of mystery and portent.
That went very well.
Yeah. While at the same time, Kitty was given permission to experiment once again, and the group, which I believe involved Malcolm and Adriana, to go outside the city limits into a clearing of what was an old farmstead that was burnt down, where Kitty began an experiment on which god to summon, or which god that she could awaken, bringing them to the event horizon of the Halls of Judgement, the realm of Elos, revealing the pale skin, bleach blonde hair, and deepening void-like eyes of the god of shadows and judgment, who was very confused and very groggy. But during this exact same time, Monsoon and Daisy unfortunately were accosted by something that didn't take too kindly to their letter not being heeded.
Oh yeah.
And Daisy came face to face with the Masters from the Deep. Literal shadows that were tassels of some bigger entity. While foiling an attempt to push the God of Shadows back to sleep, Daisy and Monsoon joined the rest of the group on the surface, as below is where they were. It was then revealed the architect of this ploy, as to why none of you know so far, but descending from literal nothing, leaving a pit of despair and dread in all of your stomachs. Lurthar, the god of the void and assassins, descended to meet his brother face to face. With Monsoon, Malcolm, and Adriana with there, and the group all together surrounding Elos in a defensive formation, with the Dreadsin Solar of Vampire making himself known, drawing his sword. Where we last left off was a very, very tense standoff with two avatar forms of gods, with one small group versus another small group. And the tension can literally be cut with a knife. So, what would you all like to do?
Panic.
Fair?
Even if it wasn't fair. Come on. It'd be a long day. No,
Yeah.
Daisy will wild shape into her saber-toothed tiger shape.
Okay. Okie dokie. Alright. Yaya, what is it that you wish to do?
Yaya draws her rapier and casts haste upon herself,
Okay.
and then takes a step forward and uses her rapier to draw a line in the sand.
So a line in the black water.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. James.
I'm going to use Summon Beast.
Mm-hmm.
Summon a small bestial spirits
Okay.
in the shape of... Ooh. Quick question. The water we're standing in, solid, or could theoretically a water-based animal swim through it?
Theoretically, a water-based animal could swim their way through it.
I'm gonna do a little mako shark.
Okay. So, out of nowhere, for everyone else, including you, Daisy, you look down and you see this fin just appear from the water. And it's
Mako
now
sharks,
circling...
the
now
scourge
circling...
of reefs.
Yeah, circling you all in a protective manner. Effectively.
Go fishing.
Go fish. Okay, and Kitty?
Kitty's gonna transform and channel magic into her spores
Alrighty.
and use wild shape up and symbiotic entity, and they're powered up.
Alrighty, so your spores are giving off a dark green glow. As Malcolm, because he's there, is going to summon two Shadow Mastiffs to his side. That then literally just come out of the void, and they feel very comfortable here, and they are now growling at the shades. Do you have, did you bring Scully with you? Kitty?
You mean my pet mimic?
No, your
No.
skeleton. Your skeleton.
You created Skelly.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what order do you give to Skelly?
Protect.
What?
I point behind me at
You
the god.
you point to the god of shadows and
No.
say,
That we're protecting that god. Protect him.
Elos.
Elos.
okay,
Elos is
So-
the god of shadows.
yeah, Lurthar,
Is void.
Nurthar is the god of the void. So you point behind you at the god of shadows and judgment and just say, protect. to Scully. And Scully, who's got a bow and a short sword, just turns and looks up at the very tall individual, looks back, and just draws an arrow and pulls, and just waits. Just not even questioning it.
I forgot I had a skeleton.
Yeah, you had a decent a decent character. Okay, I need to.
So you were just
Doing
so
a few
focused
rolls.
on chit chat, you forgot about Skelly.
Poor Skelly.
I mean, he's not chit shit.
He's not chit chat.
He's not
Yeah.
chit shit, and he's also somebody that I take out when something happens wrong on a regular basis.
That's true. Monsoon summons her her maul to her side, her spiritual maul of radiant light. Adriana slowly starts backing up as she casts mage armor on herself.
Just one thing I forgot.
Mhm.
Yeah, I would also bonus action to Blade Song.
Fair enough. At which point, it's just this, like, tense standoff as the shadows of the tassels of Lurthar split into 7 creatures that are scuttling and trying to go forward, but are unable to. As Lurthar, with one hand, is just moving them back to behind him. In this moment of tension. And Elos kind of just stands in front, like standing behind all of you. Might I inquire, why is everyone geared up to fight in my domain?
Growl.
He moves a hand, and you realize, Daisy, that you can temporarily speak.
Ooh, nice. Can I just very quickly try to explain the situation that I was in when I was down?
You can do that in your own words. How does Daisy explain this situation?
Gosh, I think it's mostly her going like, well, here's the thing. Those guys put all the gods to sleep, and we started waking some up, and they're unhappy about that, so we're mostly just trying to make sure they don't kill you or something like that. I think. I can't speak for you. That's me.
Why would my brother try to kill me, as I'm the one who started this plan?
I feel like you're glazing over Daisy. I feel like you're glazing over the part where he said he started the plan.
Yeah.
What do you mean you started the plan?
As Elos just walks around you and goes and stands next to his brother.
Oh no, we're dead.
Well, if everyone's asleep, then they can be judged freely.
Including yourself?
Well, I wanted to know what my brethren saw while they were resting. But it appears I got woken up a little bit too early.
So how were you supposed to judge your brethren? if you were also asleep.
I wanted to know if it was a sufficient punishment for the transgressions they went against me and their kin. Obviously. Need I point out that he looks at Lothar. He was meant to wake me up a year from now. You see, the war never ended for us. And he raises a hand, both hands, and you see the horrifying haze blood vampiric broods uncocooning themselves from the water below on the side of where the shades are. You see those illithid level ships shifting into the space above. Those floating mind flayers with the tendrils sticking below that some of you touched. But I guess I should congratulate all of you for doing my brother's hard work for him. But I'm curious as to how you expect for me to take this. And please understand, I am only doing this because I know I am right in my decisions to punish my kin.
What happens to the rest of the world while you're punishing your kin?
Well, every bad first draft can always be redone.
So your plan is just to wipe it clean.
Well, you were all created in our kin's image. It's best just to start over it with a clean slate. You've all been judged and found wanting.
And who has judged you?
Well, no one can judge someone who is judgment themselves.
So you're above judgment?
I am judgment.
Even judges need to stand trial.
And I will stand trial when all of this is done, not before.
And who
let
will-
me just get this clear. You've just woken up. And does that mean you are governed by the same things that other gods that have just woken up are governed by?
Are you saying there are other gods that are awake?
Oh, yes.
Interesting, which ones?
So you're not all knowing.
You
That's
answer my
interesting.
question first.
I don't need to answer anything from an ant.
Okay, so
We don't need to answer nothing from an inflated ego either.
Yai is going to send an image to James about the conversation that they had with the Bleak Emperor about when he first woke up, how weak he was. And then she's going to charge forward and attack Elos.
Everyone roll initiative.
Oh no. Why?
Daisy?
Wait, hold on. I can't find my bonus. Hold on, give me a second. Oh dear. 21.
Yaya.
30-20.
Okay. James.
Well, with a plus 10, it's a total of 12.
Wow. Wow.
Amazingly, the
dude.
one that was in on the plan rolled the lowest on initiative.
Yep. Well,
Well, we don't
can I
know
say
what
that?
Kitty got.
Yeah, Kitty.
I got 7.
Never
There we
mind.
go. Alrighty. Just for the sake of clarity, I also rolled for everyone else. Just in case.
Oh, no. We're all gonna die.
Maybe not.
Well, the main issue is they're weak when they first wake up, but Lothar has not slept. He is at his full power that we're aware of.
Nope.
Eh? Well.
I can just feel my horns dig into my skull right now with fear. They want to retreat. They're like, no, we're not doing this.
It's almost like they have a mind of their own.
Yeah. Because I just hit my horns against this.
Oh, yeah.
I felt like half my hair was being ripped out of my scalp.
Ow. We'll just
So
go to
they might-
ow.
No, not good.
Somewhat less enjoyable.
They might be lightweight, but like any extra weight on your head, you're gonna feel after a bit. My partner has like a hair extension clip that she wears sometimes, and she says she wears it for like longer than a couple hours. It like gives her a headache the way it's pulling on her hair like that.
I have the same thing with wigs, because of the way that they actually also pull hair especially the daisy wig being that long, it is a weight.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that's always a joy, and now I've got the daisy wig and this combination, which is gonna be even better.
Take plenty of pain meds when you're wearing the full getup.
No. I'll take them after and then just go into bed and just sleep like a baby.
Yeah.
Why you guys never see me with an elastic in my hair? Because
Yeah.
like it's just, and it keeps going.
It's just long and a lot of hair. Yeah. I feel
Mine
that.
thankfully is only to here. No.
Yeah, and you've got like
I've got very curly hair, so it knots and
Yeah.
tangles very easily.
I
really
found
because
when
I've
I
got
had it-
curly hair and it doesn't.
Different textures.
I found the best
I've,
thing
I've,
when
I've been
I had
blessed
a
by
tweaker.
some god saying, nah, you can live tangle free.
Yeah.
I
When I had
cannot
to
cut my
tweak
hair
up
for
my,
a week.
my heat, and I found the best way to live with it was malt whiskey.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna say it. Never mind.
By the way, I got it at the Ren Fair. I got a cool little yes no coin that right now I'm mainly just using as a concentration tracker because a lot of my skills are concentration based.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
really handy.
Yeah, I have a similar thing, for wild shape and concentration. Which, remember that fight where I summoned a storm and then immediately wild shaped?
Yeah.
That was a fun one to keep track of.
Okay. Daisy.
Do I mean, fuck. Me.
You roll the highest on initiative.
No. Do I see Yaya start moving already? Like from my periphery or just behind her or something?
You literally saw Yaya look at James and then launched herself with rapier in hand.
Do I see who she's aiming at?
Oh yeah, I mean it's pretty easy to see the god of shadows and judgment tilt his head in curiosity.
Alright, because I'm like, if I don't see all that, I would not be able to do anything. Okay, so here's can't cast spells in wild shape, which is great. So yeah, my great little thing is I'm just gonna run up. I'm gonna I need to double check something in my stats. As a little kitty, where am I? Yeah. So what I do is I'm just gonna run straight. How far away am I from Elos at this moment in time?
80 feet.
Oh shit! Shit! That's a lot. That's more than yeah. Never mind. Yeah, I'll just rush in for as far as I can go. I will, since he's not, I will not dash. I'll say. So
Okay.
I'll just move in 40 feet.
Alrighty.
Can I just say that I'm ready to just claw anything that comes too close to me?
Alright. Okay, Yaya.
Okay. Yaya's going to charge straight at Elos and strike him.
Okay,
As
I
he-
will point out that Lothar just watches you rush at him. It's like, it's like the most uninterested look of watching someone rush at his brother, which you think he would jump in front of or do something in his divine might. But no, he just watches you
Nah.
lunge at his brother.
There is a chance that he doesn't know about the weakened state of freshly woken
And
up.
all the shadows who want to lunge at you, they just get pulled back. Just let it happen. So go ahead and make your attack rolls.
I'm not sure this is a good sign.
No, I'm not either, but it's Yaya. And she can get within 80, and she has got movement of 80.
Yep. Also, with the charged rapier, she's able to turn into a lightning bolt as well if she wanted to. So
Yeah.
even if she couldn't make it, she could then lunge and then turn into a lightning bolt and strike. So,
Oh, just a little kitty.
a little kid that can do magical damage with her claws and teeth.
Yeah.
I mean, it overcomes resistances, so...
Yeah.
I'm just trying to find a rapier. I don't think the celestial rapier gives a bonus to hit.
It does, I believe.
Yeah.
+3, because that's the highest you can do on D&D Beyond, unless it's higher.
Oh, there it is.
There we go. Okay.
So that's 31 to hit.
31 to hit.
Yeah.
That hits.
She's going to channel all 6 levels of the Celestian Rapier into her,
Okay.
which I believe is 656 radiant.
It's a lot of dice.
It's what's it? It's like radiant and fire. Yeah, 2d6 radiant and 2d6 fire per level of spell consumed.
And you're doing all 6 charges, so it's 8d6 on both.
12d6.
12.
12. Okay.
Yeah. So total of 24d6.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Jesus.
You can half that as he's immune to radiant damage.
need a D8 for the rapier.
Mm-hmm.
So for the basic rapier, and that's 3, 8. That's 11 damage from the rapier.
Mm-hmm.
Um, 40 radiance a halved is 20.
Okay.
And 52 fire.
Alrighty.
Second attack.
Mhm.
That's 17 and 26.
26 hits.
So that's going to be 4, 12 damage.
Okay.
And third attack. That's 26 again.
That hits.
And that's 10 damage.
Alright. So you go and do these strikes, and Elos doesn't move, doesn't even react. He just slowly looks down as he's being stabbed multiple times. You must be one of the original elven families. How quaint. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Lerthar's going to use a legendary reaction. Not Lerthar, Elos. As just stabbing him. He's going to do Smite.
It's
Okay.
gonna hurt.
Does a 30 hit you?
Yeah, check and
I
make
use
sure.
I use a
Yeah.
I use a reaction to go shield and no.
Counterspell.
Counterspell your counterspell.
You can't.
Okay.
You
Oh,
can't
no,
use
it's
a
not.
reaction.
Yeah,
Oh,
use a reaction to cast shield.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, 1 second. Yeah, 30 hits.
Okay. So as you go to cast the shield, you notice that it just starts dissolving in the shadow as it gets, like, ripped apart. And he doesn't bring out a weapon. His hand just glows a sacred rune, and he just backhands you with it. You take 31 points of force damage and are stunned.
Okay.
Until the start of the Elos's next turn. You could choose not to be stunned, in which case you will take an extra 21 force damage if you choose to not be stunned.
She'll choose to be stunned for the time being.
Okay, he's just going to go, well, now that that's taken care of. And he's going to move down and he's going to make another attack. That's another 30, so it's an auto crit, so you take 62 points of force damage.
Okay, that's lights out.
She's down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he just looks down and goes, pity.
Crap.
I was expecting more of a fight. Action says he's just going to pick you up and just toss you at the rest of the group.
Oh no.
Please, by all means, spare her and bring her back. I have more examples to make.
Hey, Elos, are you, like, fully immortal already?
No.
Hmm.
But I'm in no danger. Okay. Monsoon's very quickly going to cast Revivify on you, Yaya, so you're back at 1 hit point.
Wasn't dead.
No, I know, but she brings you back, essentially. Brings you back at 1 hit point.
Doesn't she have like cure wounds or
Oh
healing
no,
word?
she does, yeah. She heals you 12 hit points with Healing Light.
Okay.
So you heal 12 hit points as you just got your shit rocked.
Oh, she's a Celestial Warlock.
No, she's actually a cleric.
Oh, I thought healing
Yeah.
light was a Celestial Warlock feature.
No, it's a thing that a Warproof Stablock has, weirdly enough.
Oh.
Along with Light, Spare the Dying, Thaumaturgy, Banishment, Command, Dispel Magic, Flame Strike, Guardian of Faith, Hold Person, Lesser Restoration, and Revivify. That they can cast once a day. Each.
Ugh.
So they actually, have some decent spells.
She's got
And bear in mind that's a bonus action. And with an action, she's immediately cast Flame Strike. Because he's already used his counterspell.
That's fair.
Um,
Oh god.
but he succeeds.
Is that half damage then?
Well, he wouldn't take the radiant damage because he's immune. He does take the 2d6 fire damage. Well, the 4d6 fire damage halved. So 10, 14, 17. As the flame strike just rockets its way past him, and he just like... I thought Mary taught her clerics to be a little bit more mysterious rather than war-based. No, what do I know? I guess I am now pleasantly surprised by you. Okay. Malcolm's gonna ready an action and is just looking at everyone else like, what's the plan here?
Meow.
Like, he's asking that to James, he's asking that to Kitty, he's asking that to Yaya, who's just waking up. That's his turn. He's literally just readying an action. Scully, what do you want Scully to do? Kitty? You said protect him.
Yeah.
He's now look. If a skeleton could look confused, just like looking between you and him, like, direction, please.
Yeah, he just yells out
You
and
sure
says,
about
"Protect Daisy."
Okay, so Scully just runs 60 feet to catch up with Daisy. Okay, that's Scully's turn. James.
Normally.
Oh wait.
Oh no! Please.
No, I forgot the fact that the original Sin, the Dread Solar, is also here.
Yeah. It's funny. You'd think having such a low initiative, you'd have time to come up with a plan of something to do. In
No,
turn.
it's literally. I would like to point out, it's Elos alone.
Yeah.
Nothing else. Just him. So it's a rapid motion through everyone. So, what do you got?
Let's see. What's his size category? Else.
Huge.
Can't do that one. Shit. All right. Bonus action to activate my Crimson Rites of the Dawn.
I would like to point out as the DM, he is immune to radiant damage.
He is, however, the Rite of the Dawn, besides bright lights, it also, if I hit undead creatures with the weapon, so if we do have to fight the other things, it also gives me resistance to necrotic damage.
Ah, okay.
Well, I don't think he would use it if he decides to let those things out. I feel like they probably use necrotic damage.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Let's see. How was the last dice? There we go. The last die in there with the d4.
Okay.
And of course, I rolled now I roll high, 4.
Okay, so you deal yourself 4 damage. Okay.
And the I'm just gonna pull back an arrow and just let loose.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll. And yes, at level 9, you were all fighting a god.
Yeah,
By our own choice.
Smarter things have been done.
That is a. Ooh, I gotta do math. 32 to hit.
32?
I rolled a 19 plus 12.
Yeah, that hits.
Finally rolled high.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah. I'm very kitted out for dexterity.
Yeah, no kidding. Jeez.
That's gonna be 12 piercing damage.
Alrighty.
And we're just gonna ignore the radiant part of it
Okay.
because it's immune. So,
Mhm.
and then attack again.
Alright.
There's a 9. That's I can do math. 21 to hit.
21 just misses.
Damn. All right, AC is probably 22 then. All right, so the second arrow goes wide.
Yep. So you fire the first arrow and it hits, and he just slowly looks down at it as if he's just registering he's been hit with an arrow, and you watch as it just gets absorbed into the shadow of him.
Like it's got the little like lights, like a ball of light on the end of it as it hits, but it just doesn't do anything.
Yeah, you see it hit, and you're like, wait, and you watch in horror as that radiant light just gets snuffed out. As the arrow gets absorbed into the shadow.
Yeah.
I think you don't want to move out of the 80-foot range. You want to stay out of his reach.
I do want to stay out of his reach. However, I will have my beast companion. So I believe it's shares initiative count, takes its turn immediately after yours. Yeah. I'm gonna have it, much as it can do, just go up and how far away is he?
80 feet.
All right, 30 feet up then. It's gonna move 30 feet in that direction.
So he's literally just caught to the bulb of the foot of Scully.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
These don't exactly have good speed.
I mean, it's still a shark, so
Yeah.
you know it might do something. At this point in time, you are seeing pods of some kind being ready to launch from the Nautilus-style ships, and the Elder Brains are starting to glowing with purple, like psionic energy, as the shades and shadows are still being held at bay by Lothar. As the Hazeblood vampires are starting to hiss and growl, but Lothar has his hand out and is just stopping them in place. And there are more things coming out of the ground and just appearing out of the ether as this duel is going on. Adriana rushes over to where Yaya is laying down, is kneeling next to her, and is opening her spell book and basically scrolling like through all the spells she knows until she finds one. And she's like, I just need a few seconds, that's all I need. Okay, Kitty.
Alright. Kitty's gonna walk closer. She's not gonna get close enough to do anything.
Yeah.
She lets all the aspects of the spores go out in a protective bubble around her.
Okay.
And she just looks at the other brother. And she says, your brother has been found wanting. Now, I love all of you and everything. But I believe you have both been found guilty.
Lothar just
Not
looks
us.
Lothar looks at his brother, looks back at you, and I don't particularly care.
What is the closest thing 30 feet away from me?
An ally.
Okay. I'm going to hold.
Yep.
I'm going to hold. No, that's a reaction. I'm just going to wait.
Alright. The Shadow Mastiffs move 80 feet to get in front of Daisy and basically become like a pack unit, essentially.
Alright. I hope he's not very attached to them. Because I'm gonna do something very stupid in a minute.
Well, you say that, but then it's the Crimson Sin's go, and the Crimson Sin is going to fly in front of Yaya and go into a defensive stance. Reach down and cast a second level Cure Wounds. 10, 17, 23. You heal 33 hit points.
Ew.
Yeah, 4d8 plus charisma casting. And it's just in a defensive stance. However, with you, James, he's casting protection from evil and good. So you can't actually be possessed by any of the shades. Because you are literally the only one within close enough range for him to cast that. And there's a very specific reason why he's chosen you specifically.
Why am I the ranger closest to them?
Well, what I mean is when he flew past, he literally went touch.
Oh, okay, I see.
And then landed in front of Yaya, cast Cure Wounds on her, and then just basically has the flying sword just ready.
I thought you meant I was on the front line. I was like, wait a minute, how?
No.
I should not be on the front line.
That's Daisy's job.
Yep. So top of the round, round 2. You watch as Elos, all the wounds that just got done to him just seal.
Y'all are gonna love me in 2 seconds.
As he just looks down, raises his hand up, and you watch as a storm giant's fist of chains rip its way out of the water and grip into a fist. Alright, Daisy, your turn.
Yeah. Alright. Fun. So, just quick little confirmation about how stupid my plan is. Do my claws count as a weapon attack for fighter feats?
They can, yes.
Alright, perfect. In that case, he's about 40 feet away from me. Alright, perfect. So I'm gonna run up to him. Let me just grab my little stat block to double check. And I'm I'm going to do like a claw attack.
Mm-hmm.
And if I hit, that will be a pounce,
Mm-hmm.
which is just a little strength save that he's probably gonna make, but I'm just gonna try it. But I'm also going to do something else with that. So I'm gonna just roll to hit with my claw attack.
Okay.
I'm scared of all my dice. That's good. That's good. That's really good. That's a natural 20.
Natural 20 definitely hits.
So that is a little more damage than I was expecting from this.
Mhm.
I will also add in. Hold on. I'm grabbing all the dice that I need for this. Let me just double check what I need for all this. What is my superiority die? I need to be able to find that somewhere. What's my superiority die? Probably like a D6 or D8.
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't know the die right now. I can't find it. There. 48. So that's a D8. Wait, that doubles 2, right?
Mhm.
How horrible. Alright, and I'm going to do, as a little thing of a combat maneuver, a goading attack. So, that is also a wisdom saving throw and a strength saving throw from the dude.
Well, wisdom he rolled a 30.
Fuck. Was worth a shot.
Strength he rolled a 3, but that's a 20.
Oh, it's Jesus. Alright, so it's just a little bit of damage. It's not that much actually. 6, 11, 15, 21, 28, 32.
32 points of damage.
Yeah. And it's all I'm saying that right? Slashing? Yeah, slashing damage.
So he just looks down in that moment a little bit quicker than 6 seconds ago.
That's what I was afraid of.
I never understood you nature types.
You have to understand, you just have to get hurt.
I'm sorry, is that supposed to hurt me? Is that your turn?
I don't have bonus actions because I can't cast spells. Yeah, no,
Right.
I'm about to die.
You have a spell up.
I don't.
Yes, you do. The last time we were playing, you cast Moonbeam beside my Moonbeam, and you were able to move it because the spell does not drop.
That's
It
true.
does radiant damage.
Yeah.
I know, but I
well,
can move.
I can move it, and I can actually the shadows I think that were around. I can sort of hoover it through that, and just kind of make sure they stay back a bit. That's what I'll do.
Okay.
And I mean, I've got more useful spells, but I'm sorry. Not active at the moment. Yeah, no. I remember the Moonbeam, but no. That's not gonna help against the god, apparently.
Well, here's my question to you, Daisy. Are you attempting to really try and do damage? Or are you attempting to get his attention? Because that's what you're trying to do with the goading attack.
Oh, here's the thing. I mean, I'm trying to actually do some damage here, but I'm mostly just trying to make sure that he doesn't go after the rest of them, so they can hopefully either come up with a plan or flee.
Okay.
So I'm mostly just, I do actively want him to be ouch, but I mostly just want him to focus on killing me because I'm annoying and just give the others a few seconds to. I'm annoying, I know. To get a plan going that is going to be more effective than kitten scritches.
Okay, so you dig your way in, like biting,
Yeah,
clawing.
I'm probably, because I pounced, I am actually also trying to just kind of like dig in and hold on.
Yeah.
Dig in and hold on. So yeah, I'm probably like a fly on him, or maybe like a mouse, size-wise.
No, he's not like overly huge. I mean, he is classed as a huge size, but he's not. You know, not over the top.
Yeah, fair enough.
You live
but
for a
yeah.
very. You didn't want to live for a very long time. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. As he uses his legendary
tiger
action.
stats? Or
No,
is
this
that
is you.
with-
You use the tiger's physical attributes.
Yeah, so that's with the tiger stats.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god. That might actually be a blessing. No, that's not a blessing.
13, 17.
Which one do I use?
21, 29, 30, 31, 34, 37, 39, 41, 45, 50. Okay, what did you roll?
You know how I just rolled a natural 20?
You rolled that one, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's a total of
you
3!
take. Okay, you take 50 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. I'm still a tiger, I'm fine.
Okay. He casts Time Ravage on you.
That sounds bad.
You start to rapidly age. Within a month left of your life. You have disadvantage on all attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws, and your walking speed is halved, and only a wish spell or a greater restoration cast with a 9th level spell slot can these effects be null and void.
Alright.
As he then is going to do time reset and just pick you up. You can make an opposing strength check with disadvantage.
It's the tiger strength, right?
Yep, with disadvantage.
Yeah, well, the tiger's a little stronger than I am, so let's see how this goes. Oh yeah, of all the times. I rolled a 20 and an 18. So the 18 plus 4 is 22.
Okay, he also rolled 22.
Yeah, shit.
Picture up by the scruff of your neck, so you're facing him face to face. How thoroughly disappointing. And he's going to attempt to throw you.
Okay.
He's actually going to attempt to throw you right at the solar.
Okay.
So you go flying 80 feet. So that's 8d6 of impact damage you're going to do against this solar.
Okay. I will tell you, I'm no longer a tiger after that.
I'm rolling a lot of ones.
Oh, I can promise you I'm no longer a tiger after that. I have 2 tiger hit points left.
Yeah, you take 9 points of damage. Yeah, I rolled really shit. I rolled a 2 and a 1. As Kitty, to your amazement and either horror, you see an elderly Daisy hit the Solar, who takes the damage and is now holding an elderly Daisy who has a month left of her life.
Yep.
Okay, Yaya. You're on the ground right now.
Yeah, I'm cursing because I suddenly realised you had disadvantage on attacks on her.
Oh! Yeah.
So
Was that
she
was
can't.
that was that due to the displacer cloak?
Yeah.
Ah.
I just realised I can't move and I can't take an action,
Yeah, you are still stunned.
and also the fact that oh, that doesn't matter then because that'll go at the same time as my haste is haste lethargy.
Yep.
However, I can take a. Does stun stop me taking bonus actions?
Yes. Stunned literally stops you from taking a turn. You can choose to not be stunned, but then you take 21 points of force damage.
And I can't ready an action to go off as soon as
Mm-mm.
stunned.
Yeah, because you're stunned.
It's because I'm stunned. I could take a. Okay, I'm just gonna wait.
Okay. So you feel yourself seized up, basically. First time either in a long time or ever, feeling like
Yeah.
you can't physically do anything.
Mhm.
Okay, Monsoon, in this moment, is basically going, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is doing a head count, looks over at James, gesturing for you to get over here in the group. As, she's literally going through all her spell lists, and half of them, if not all of them, are radiant-based.
If
Yeah. So she's gonna cast another 12 hit points on Yaya, because that's literally all she can do at this point in time. Okay, Malcolm recalls his dogs very rapidly. And is going to offer the help action to his sister. What's Scully gonna do? Because he was running with Daisy, and now he's about, I think, halfway between you and the god.
He is gonna continue to follow Daisy and run towards where she was from.
So immediately he's like, hey. Just like turns around and dashes. So he makes it in front of Daisy and is like doing this arms wide type thing. Trying to guard Daisy with his skeletal body. Okay, James.
This'll do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look at Elos
Mm-hmm.
and say, you're not worthy of your role as judge. I wish for you to become like the mortals that you deem wanting, thereby losing all of your power and ability as a god until you have been deemed worthy by a jury of all of your gods, of all of the gods, once they have all woken up.
Okay. Holy shit.
That's what I was
bear with
writing
me.
that entire time, was me writing out how it's gonna word properly.
Yeah. No, I get it. Now, you do understand what happens when you cast a wish spell, correct? You are aware of the strain of it, correct?
I'm aware.
Okay. So, for the next 5 days, your strength becomes 3. As James, you stand there and you say this, and the first thing you feel, you look down and you see your muscles begin to atrophy as you take a knee. And you feel like the wind just gets kicked out of you, essentially. Also, just go ahead and roll me a D100 and D10, just to see if you can... Obviously, there's the 33% chance that you might not be able to cast the other 2 wishes.
I was wondering how that works with the sword.
Oh, wait, no, you don't lose your strength because the sword absorbs
Okay.
the effect. So, you cast this wish spell, and it's a very well-worded wish spell. I can't actually see a loophole around it.
Thank you.
Uh,
He's had to deal with a lot of contracts in his time.
Yeah, so he knows how to word it. So, you feel a sense of, weirdly enough, a sense of pride from your patron, from your benefactor. As Elos just tilts his head like, what are you even, as he starts to shrink to 6 foot.
Still tall.
And Lothar just looks down at his now mortal brother. Still has the stat block on it of an Empyrean. So still a very dangerous sword, but does lose his continual regenerating 500 temporary hit points. Loses the ability to cast 9th level spells at will, which would have been round 3. Loses mythic actions, which was round 4. Call shadow dragons to his side, which would have been round 5. Call shadow giants, which would have been round 6. Or call his council of archliches at round 7. Round 8, he can cast Wish. And no matter how he words it, it happens. Because he could literally say, I find you guilty, and the chains from the beneath would drag you into the oceans. Summoning his own shadow dragon turtle from beneath the depths at round 9. That is his mount.
I don't think we would have made it this far. We would have made it to round 9. Oh, he froze.
Nah.
Oh, that's
Yeah, he's...
oh, that's so scary.
Here's
Very
the problem. There's another
Oh.
god there.
Okay, you're good.
Yeah, Discord.
Back now.
Yeah, Discord froze for me. Jeez.
Yeah.
Very, very
Yeah, we
heavily.
noticed.
Yeah. Ooh, lag. So I would point out, round 10, he would have ascended back to godhood and basically lose the stat block of God form. And also, I'd like to point out, as soon as you say that, you look around and you notice the black hole, the event horizon, is getting bigger.
Yeah, no, we're in his domain.
As this place no longer has a god, meaning it doesn't have a domain.
Yeah.
Meaning this place is now no longer a thing.
As soon as I
as
cast
you
it,
look-
I'm starting to sprint towards Matsu, I'm like, this place is gonna collapse. We gotta go.
Yeah, and you watch as Lothar just reaches down, because I will point out we are now out of combat. Lothar reaches down and just grabs hold of his brother. Actually shrinks himself down to his size, as Elos looks around stunned and just goes, well, I guess now I can do this without you. And breaks his neck.
Oh god.
And drops Elos to the ground. And drops Elos through the water.
Shit.
Does he still have to face trial? According to the
He
witch
does.
spell?
He does. As a spirit, not as a material
Oh.
being. As Lothar has now just killed his own brother. And just goes, Well, I guess I'm now the new god of shadows and judgment. Oops.
I don't think that's how that works. I
As
say
he
that
just
out loud.
Yeah, as he turns and you watch as his eyes go from that solid black to the same color as his brother's. As the event horizon is just getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Well, I suppose next time?
Oh, do I want to do it? Oh. I have 2 more wishes.
It's up to you. It is really up to you.
As I'm getting close, Matsu, I'm just gonna point like, Lothar, I wish you were under the same restrictions I put your brother under.
He looks down and sees himself shrinking. He goes, well, I guess I can't really hold the leash anymore. As hundreds of shadows get released.
I run to join everybody else, and I have my moonbeam following behind me.
Okay.
After he's reduced to a mortal,
Mm-hmm. An extremely
Right.
powerful mortal, but
He's
a
still
mortal
a police,
nonetheless, yes.
Yaya is going to race over to him. Bonus action, she's going to go into Blade Singer mode, and she is going to
Okay. I will
Bite
point
him.
out that there...
Oh. Oh, fuck.
Okay, I was about to say that there are shadows coming on the way, but no, you got this. You got this window. Okay, make an attack roll with advantage.
Shit. Oh, fuck.
This old lady needs her rest. Y'all.
nat 20.
Oh.
As
Okay.
she's doing the bite,
Mm-hmm.
she's going to release the beast from within her and drain him.
Okay. Now, Yaya, I have to temporarily take control of your character for a
Yep.
moment.
You could just thrall him. I don't know if this does that as well.
No.
Oh no.
There's a difference between the kiss of midnight and a bestial kill. This is a chosen bestial failure, meaning you are submitting to the will of the beast inside you. And you all watch as the wings of Yaya get larger and way more primal, and they wrap around this mortal form of Lothar. And you see all the shadows stop and begin screaming as you watch as their eyes go blood red. The event horizon turns to a crimson shade. You are seeing the elder brains begin to bleed like a brain hemorrhage. As the god that was holding them all together by sheer force of celestial will became mortal, and in an instant, a new 14th clan gets born and starts draining the blood from everything around it except for you guys. As the Crimson Sin is in front of the group, stopping any draining from happening from you lot. And you watch as Yaya has dug her fingers into the back of Lothar, and for the first time ever, a god made mortal shows fear. Screaming
So?
and punching into Yaya's stomach and chest, but Yaya is no longer breathing. Now, here's my question, Yaya. I know you said you were draining him, but you have a choice here. This is where the choice element comes in. How much of your humanity are you willing to sacrifice?
Think of your fiance.
He's
He's alive.
He's alive.
She doesn't want to sacrifice all of her humanity because she's done this to protect the world.
Okay.
The sheer thing focused in her mind was to get rid of this god that has betrayed its people, its world, and everything, and to get rid of it. So I would say that her whole everything behind her actions has been to get rid of this threat from the world. So her basic humanity that's driven her to do this.
So would you say, for instance, I have 5 blood dice in front of me. Are you willing to sacrifice 4 of them and leave 1? Keeping 1 shred of humanity. Because to drain someone is a commitment.
Yes.
Okay. So, you perform what is the equivalent of the rite of a blood kiss. Or the kiss of midnight. And because you're draining 4 times the amount, i.e. getting to his soul, as a god has now formulated a soul for the first time, he is at the commoner stat block as you've drained away his Empyrean, Solar, Planetar, Deva, and a low form Celestial, down to a single mortal. And I rolled a nat 1. You all feel a shift in the cosmos. As all of you blink and you are all standing back in that field, and Yaya is nowhere to be seen. However,
Solar still with us?
no. But Daisy, you are no longer elderly. You're back the way you came, as if someone had put a Greater Restoration 9th level spell on you. But you felt that age. You felt the wind of death coming to your way.
Cool.
However, James, you feel that your wish is still in effect. Meaning there are 2 spirits that are now in limbo, waiting for when the gods will wake up for them to be judged.
Specifically, all of the gods.
And there's 44 gods that need to pass judgment. So, Yaya, you float just under the surface of a thick, red river. And as you bring yourself to the surface, you are sitting in a river of blood, surrounded by fields of grass that is the absence of color. So white, grassy fields with solid black trees. And you see the Crimson Sin just staring down at you. And now stretches a hand.
He reaches out and takes the hand.
He gently helps you up. Helps you to the shore. As he is like up to hip deep in water. It weren't blood. and gestures for you to wait by the tree.
She nods and just sits down by the tree.
Well, you notice someone curled up in a ball by the tree, as a brand new vampire neonate / god is there curled and rocking in terror, with a very tall, imposing figure staring down at him. Long black hair, pure red eyes, pale skin. Bangs of extreme torment and death, as Vampire just slowly turns and looks at you. You know what happens now.
Yaya just inclines her head towards him.
I offer you a choice. What you did was the right reasons. If I had known this is what the two idiots were up to, I would have set you on a much different path. So I offer you this choice. You sense the power that you released when you did this. You destroyed a celestial realm. There is no judgment. The void barely is a thing anymore. The shadows can obey your command if you so choose. You have that right. But I would strip away everything that you were. Yaya would cease to exist, as a new elder would take her place. That's the price to have my blood through your veins. But what you do with that power is entirely up to you. But if you decide to become mortal again, then we will part ways here, and you will go back to who you were less than a month ago. But know that both passages are painful.
And if I choose to keep your blood, I can walk a path that protects this world.
You would have to leave the material plane behind. Leave all material concerns or earthly concerns or the people that you have come to know and love. And join me here with the other elders. If you keep my blood, you accept its power, then you cease to be and an elder takes your place. In this instance, you chose an honourable way to release your beast, hence why you are given this choice. I cannot make it for you, nor do I wish to make it for you.
My duty is to my world. I did this to protect the world. The world is still in danger. I will return.
Then we pass out of respect of each other. But I won't do the normal painful taking of my own blood from you. You deserve a much more respectful transition. And he simply just places a hand on your shoulder, and for the first time in however many days, if not weeks, you feel your heart beat again. As you look down at a reflection and you see your reflection, not a semi-translucent but solid. You see your ears return back to their elven features. You open your mouth and the fangs are gone. I will return you back to where your friends are. And if I'm being honest, I'm grateful you made the right choice. So you have my thanks for that.
Thank you.
So can I ask, what is it that is next in store for you?
I will continue to protect the world.
Good. The rest of you, in the moment of borderline panic and the realization that you have just become god killers, effectively. You can spin it that way if you wish. You all blink, and you see Yaya is just standing there. No pale skin, normal colored eyes, no fangs. But she does have a look of being hungry and tired. First time ever. And Yaya, you do feel hungry, but for actual food, not blood. As all of you are aware, everything is about to shift. And all of you are very much aware that a giant vacuum has just opened. Two of the main lower plane gods are now gone. And they have a sister, a goddess of pain and torture.
Oh, we're gonna have so much fun.
And you are all also very poignantly aware that when Elos said in past tense of us, he wasn't just referring to him and his brother. He was referring to the entire pantheon of the lower planes. Matris, the Bleak Emperor, the Weeping Woman, Zolina, Vudis, Una, Lurthar, Fenir, Zota, and Paldirith. However, the Bleak Emperor had no idea about this, as he made that very apparent when you woke him. And he was just as eager as all of you to find out what happened. But can you really trust the God of Hells?
You're gonna have a very fun conversation with your employer, James.
Ironically enough, I do trust him.
It's still gonna be one hell of a conversation.
Yeah.
That being said, the invasion of Dracum has been stalled in the most creative way possible. The dangers are still afoot. And we're going to end the session there because I need to make a new BBEG.